Okay, well, I got what I needed. Let's get started. I don't think it's really long. The story is pretty short, right? At least from the mission thingy, it says it's like... What does it say? It's up to like 17? At least the playable ones are up to 17. If there's any more after that, they're not. They're just read-alongs. Well, both. If for some reason I get Noir when I lose 50-50, then I'll pick Jay or Centurion. Oh, I see. Oh, you could hold the thingy, the $30 one. That's what you meant. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, do that for sure. Yeah, let's get started. We left off at mission 10? We finished 10 yesterday. We're on 11. I guess this one is a lot shorter than... a tiny bit shorter than usual. I'm gonna have to find some time to spare after this if it is this short, but... let me see. Let's get started. Mission 11. Actually, I was thinking, what are they called? Are they called missions in this game? Or, like, what are they called? AFF. What does that stand for? Affluence? Like, what is AFF? Do all of the things say that? Hold on, I need to check, actually. Does it say it here, too? Actually, no, it doesn't. It's whatever. Anyway, okay, let's get started. I just call them stages. I usually just say stages or missions, yeah. Confluence. From the silent kingdom of the dead, a sliver of light escapes. Where's my camera? Hold on. The catacombs? Hetty! I did not forget how to say that. Bricks and soil several stories high shut out the sunlight above. Footsteps making dull echoes through the underground passage. I guess I could do the
about where the
somnambulism
area begins.
and everything. See, this should be about where the restricted area begins.
Though I doubt the police have the luxury of worrying about our trespassing.
Carvings inside the lampshade emit a steady, faint light, bathing the tunnel in a soft glow. Dust long settled on the rough stone floor rises into the air, as if space were rushing up to meet its rare visitors.
I've always wanted to explore the catacombs. It's almost eerie to think they've been lying beneath our feet for centuries. And it only got spookier once they started stuffing the dead away down here. A vast labyrinth lined with skeletons. But despite the spookiness, I still feel it has a special charm. Secret passages used by revolutionaries and soldiers, surviving in their own way against the march of progress.
What's it called? Have you finished the story, though, or no? I think it's pretty good.
The catacombs have a rich history, indeed. Yet only a small portion of it remains open to the public. It is a place dear to the spirit of the
I
city,
left off on this stage?
one
Oh,
that is
shoot,
hidden
okay.
away.
This place dear to the spirit of the city, yet one that is hidden away. Companion finishes the sentence Adele hadn't.
Oh, pardon. I'm treating you like one of my clients. I'm sure you don't need a guide to tell you these things. En plus, we aren't here for sightseeing. I need to find Celia and get her to safety as soon as possible.
Celia Wheelia. You come to a confluence of paths. Adele's heart tugs as her purpose meets yet another frustration.
But these tunnels stretch out almost 300 kilometers in all directions. We can't go looking for a needle in a haystack. Madame, your divination revealed Celia's whereabouts before. Could you perhaps try it again?
The fates of many commingle here. To trace her would be to catch a single stream from a flowing river, but it seems her stream is deeply entangled with your own. Perhaps by observing yours, I may discern her presence. Your stream is quite unique. The familial curse you bear. It may be a gift in some strange way, setting you on a path unlike any other.
I've certainly never thought of it that way.
Though in saying that, she finds herself back in the parlor of crystals, weighing her attitude toward fate, her dismissal of it. She shakes her head and sighs.
But you're saying you can track her, n'est-ce pas?
It will not show me where she is, but I will gain some sense of where she has been.
Génial. Better than searching blindly.
Beryl nods her crystal pendulum, emitting a dim light.
To the left.
To the left, to the left.
D'accord. Then we go left.
I had to fork in the road. I was gonna say I had to install like another update for the game for some reason. I don't know if that was just me, but I had to install another update, and then I had to like install like another like Microsoft or Intel update or something to play the game. It didn't let me launch. I turn another corner. The next corridor ahead, it looks much the same as the last.
Wait. I should leave some sort of mark.
Edo picks up a stone and scratches yet another arrow on the wall.
We've been walking for a while now, but we still haven't found anything. Forgive me, madame, but are you sure your divination?
Look.
Oops.
The fruits of your search.
Following Beryl's gaze, she catches a silhouette flicker at the far end. She crouches, raising her hand slightly, ready to strike with her flames if needed. Adele watches guardedly as the figure steps into the light.
Who's there?
Oh, this guy.
Oh, a fellow explorer. What luck. You see, my headlamp's gone
Sorry
out
for the
and
dog.
I've been separated from my students. I wonder if you might help me get to the surf. Wait, you? Are you not that same young lady from yesterday? And you, Madame Beryl Boiniche? What on earth are you two doing here?
Boiniche.
You know each other?
Adele looks back at Beryl, but her suspicion washes up against her calm composure.
I have attended a number of Professor Roseau's lectures. His ideas are most intriguing.
Beryl's introduction is cut notably short, but it hints all the more at how wide her influence reaches. But this man himself does not earn any trust for being an acquaintance.
Was Celia with you, Professor? I've been looking for her. It's serious. I tried calling the campus, but no one answered.
Celia? She was supposed to join us today, yes. But I'm afraid I haven't seen her. Most unlike her to do such a thing, but perhaps she had a change of plans.
Adele studies the man's bewildered face. A thought crosses her mind. Ooh.
Forgive me.
Huh?
Die. Fufu lunges for the professor's wrist, sending fire crawling up his fingers. Flames flicker, fading quickly, leaving only a trace of warmth. The fire accepts him.
Mademoiselle Tavernier, what are you doing?
No need to be alarmed. It's just my arcane skill. It's a relief to know you're as real as you appear. But you have heard about the reappearance of the beasts of Gévaudan, no? To say nothing of the critters that surely nest down here. Monsters wearing human skin could be lurking nearby. We can't be too cautious.
I appreciate the warning.
Away imaginary ashes from his sleeve and resumes the prior conversation.
Knowing Celia, it may very well be that she lost track of time organizing her research materials. Are you quite certain she's not at home?
That does sound like her. But I went to her place. No one was there.
In all likelihood, she's in some cafe with her nose buried in a book. But mademoiselle, why is it that you are so concerned with finding her? It's as if you're certain she's in some kind of danger.
She cannot help but notice he's moved one hand behind his back, a guarded stance.
She may well be. Madame Boaniche has had a premonition.
I go over a brief account of the prophecy, the nightmare, and the necklace that serves as proof. When she finishes, the professor exhales softly before bursting into laughter.
Madame Boaniche, forgive my bluntness, but you've been indulging this mademoiselle far too much. Scurrying about down here? What this young lady needs is a good rest.
It is her will that brought us here.
Oops. Turns to Adele, pity mingling with paternalism in a single toxic facade, as if she had only been some babbling child pointing at a monster beneath her bed.
Mademoiselle, I know you're a dear friend of Celia's and worried about her safety, but you mustn't let yourself become paranoid, especially with all of this hysteria spreading through the city as of late.
Are you saying I'm making things up? That this is just some kind of mania? It isn't! Absolutely not! How else could you explain the necklace?
There may be many explanations. Many, indeed. Though I fear, in the worst case, that you've been under the spell of this mania for much longer than you realize. Think, mademoiselle, this necklace you were given in this dream of yours. Where did it go? Where is it now?
It was Felicienne. She...
Adele hesitates mid-step. Bringing up her vanishing employer would only make the situation worse.
I remember. I saw it.
Shrinks her memory like a dry sponge. At the end of the tomb's darkness, she spies the same fur that had haunted her dream.
Watch out!
Ooh. Fur, did I say fur? Yeah, fur. The fury... oh wait, what? No. The furry shadow screams and darts away. Its cry louder than her gasp. And I cannot read right now. I cannot read right now. Okay.
It's an honor to meet you.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
I can hear it. Just another what I'm good at.
A secret revealed.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Laundry time. Up and at it.
Up and at it.
Comme l'a scellé le destin. It is here. Oh look, here's another one. Dérive dans le flot des séphiroth.
The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Okay.
Voilà donc succès. Attendre la.
Please, mademoiselle, those were simply ordinary critters, not mythological beasts. I'm afraid my verdict stands. What you need is rest, my dear.
The man shakes his head in regret, casting an apologetic glance toward Beryl.
As much respect as I may hold for the art of divination, in fact, my own field of study overlaps with it quite a bit. Ultimately, divination is but a tool, and an auxiliary one at that. In this era, everyone is clamoring to find the true path out of their predicaments. But I have yet to hear of anyone who has found an ultimate answer. I believe that it is only when all of society is united that we will have any chance of success. Indeed, that is my team's and Celia's shared goal. There are, of course, those who claim to have found the secret to creating such a society. But they are nothing but imposters. Little do they know that the lies they spout are destined to backfire, causing suffering and disaster as they too are devoured into the collective unconscious. We must make our own decisions. Wouldn't you agree, Mademoiselle Tavernier?
I suppose you have a point.
His words seem to be against all her desires, to the contrary, painfully earnest, and the anger rising in her chest fades. But the calm itself is revealing. She has never been this quick to anger before.
But I'm certain something is wrong. And that's exactly why I'm here.
Adele glances back to the narrow tomb, where she spots the shifting darkness once more. It draws closer, sharper, until it solidifies into a familiar figure. Is it Tuesday?
Celia? Don't go!
Adele?
Shadow flickers and vanishes. Without even relighting her lamp, Adele runs after it.
Attendez, mademoiselle! Please, don't venture off alone!
The light behind her fades, and with it, the shouting of the professor. Okay. I'll do the rest of the stages, or the rest of the difficulties another time, or a bit later. An unremarkable witness report. All rumors, whispers, and tales. Every passerby keeps a few in their pockets. Riverbank lights. A boatman on the Seine says he saw unusual blue flames near the riverbank one night. They disappeared when he got closer. He insists he's never seen will-o'-the-wisps in all his 20 years on the river. Oh, nice. I actually needed one of those. A ladder to heaven. Restricted area. Authorized access only.
Celia, wait! Why are you running from me?
Facing the blur, Adele turns another corner and stops, startled.
A dead end.
Her relit lamp reveals nothing ahead of her but tightly packed bricks.
Where did she go?
Adele, why are you with them?
Dead-end catacombs. Two hands grab Adele's shoulders and wrench her around, face to face with her lost and very anxious friend.
Celia? How did you... I just saw you over there. Never mind. Are you alright? What happened to you? I've been worried sick.
The grip tightens, concern turning into panic mid-sentence.
Answer me. Why are you with them?
Them? Who do you mean?
Manus Vindicte.
Ah. A name heard only in dreams burst out through clenched teeth.
The professor deceived us all. He's been a member of Manus Vindicte this entire time. He never wanted to help anyone. We can't let him open the gate. We can't let him unleash the Imagirial Paris.
Patty?
Wait. Hold on a minute, Celia. Manus Vindicte. In imaginary Paris. Please, I don't understand.
Adele grasps her friend's trembling hands, holding tight until the shaking subsides.
Do you remember Vincent?
Yes.
The madman that rammed into my car? He turned into a beast of Gévaudan in my dream. You were in it too, Celia.
She looks to her friend, expecting yet more doubt.
No, Adele. It wasn't a dream.
Liar!
Yesterday morning, I went to the hospital to check in on him.
Oh.
That would be around the time I visited Madame Boaniche's parlor.
Celia nods. She's put on a calm face, but the slightest quiver in her lips shows through.
But when I arrived, I was told that he'd been taken to his hometown by his family. I truly didn't think much of it at the time, although I was remiss to have lost my chance to say goodbye. But on my way back, I saw him again. He was getting into a car, one that I recognized right away.
Oh.
Professor Rosos.
Takes a deep breath, her breath holding back both shock and fury.
It was altogether too strange. I couldn't just let it go. So, I hailed a car and tailed them. They parked in a hidden spot and entered the catacombs together. They kept going deeper, and I followed. I don't know how long we walked, but it felt like we were descending into hell itself. Then, I saw the room.
Oh.
You should feel honored, Vincent. Few have ever had the privilege to stand in this place.
Throws a dismissive glance over his shoulder, striding deeper toward the room at the corridor's end, a dazed young man trailing behind. Moments later, the hidden young woman peeks around the corner.
Where are we?
The strange light spilling from the entrance stings her eyes unnervingly bright. She steadies herself and edges closer to where the two figures vanished. The center of the room is dominated by a strange circular pit, its interior wall fitted with a ladder of unknown make.
A ladder? I thought we were already in the deepest part of the catacombs. Never mind my mumbling, Your Majesty. Only, could I ask, where does this ladder lead?
As above, so below. Don't let appearances fool you.
Why? You know, like, hey, that movie takes place in this same area too.
Huh? You mean...
Yes, this is its entrance. The archive of imagery. The anima mundi. The shared dream. The sea of collective unconscious. It goes by many names. But I prefer to call it the depths of myth.
Isn't this one of the names of the stages in the game for the reveries?
And it exists in a more tangible form
Or is it
than
a different
you may
stage?
think,
Maybe it's
my dear boy.
maybe, I know it's in the
In
game.
fact,
I've heard of
is
it.
right in front of you.
My god. This is beyond my wildest imagination.
For now, it is but a small crack in the veil. Nowhere near enough. We must open the gateway. If we wish to restore the glory that once shone on this land, we need a far more radiant light. Like the brilliance of the sun of Austerlitz.
Stares downward, his eyes reflecting the brilliant, flickering light below.
As I told you, there is risk here. The maelstrom of imagery will devour any who dive into it, reshaping their body and soul into something else entirely.
Okay.
But I have faith in you, my boy. You remember what I taught you, don't you?
Of course! I'm ready! It would be my greatest honor!
The young man doesn't hesitate for even a moment. He descends the ladder, his movements deft and sure as he vanishes into the deep.
You must find the key. The French blue. A pivotal discovery by one of our most venerable pioneers. Sadly, her existence dissolved into the depths of myth just as she had nearly claimed it. Still, her discovery has paved the way for our victory today. Together we will build a bridge between the material and spiritual realms, one that will guide us toward a more perfect world.
Oops. Have you found it, Vincent? I have it, I have it. The young man reappears, but where his hand should be, he instead grips the side with a pair of massive lupine talons? Oh, I see. Twisted head follows, jaws glinting with vivid blue ichor dripping from its fangs. An inhuman, monstrous face.
C'est magnifique! That's it! Bring it to me! Bring it to me!
But in the next instant, the blue scatters into drifting light and fades away. The rapture on the man's face freezes only to melt away to nothing.
What a shame, dear boy. It seems you weren't worthy after all.
He lets out a mournful cry, but the professor ignores it as he turns toward the entrance.
Perhaps, then, the final experiment must fall to you, Celia. My brightest student.
Oh. I think not. Professor Rosa? Roso? What have you done? I wanted this to be a surprise, Cecilia. Our research has entered a new phase. A new phase? All I saw was Vincent turning into a monster? Hush, no need to get so worked up. All he has done is assume the form his subconscious most desired. Isn't that right, Vincent? This is madness. Please, Celia, let us resolve this misunderstanding civilly. Civilly, huh?
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. I can hear it. Just another shift.
Let me see.
Comme l'a scellé le destin. What I'm good at. Just another shift.
A ripple stirred.
It's out with you. Rise and shine. Ouch. My shells.
Don't you see, Vincent gained a body far superior to the one he'd had before, and let's be honest, he wasn't my most exceptional student. Damn, man. But you have the potential to be so much better. Through the depths of myth, you can be freed from this flawed mortal shell. Come, Celia, it's time you took the step that will change the world. Stay away from me, you lunatic. I don't think I've seen...
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Yes! I got this. I can do it. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Oh, what am I doing?
It is here. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. Yes! I got this. I can do it. Comme l'a scellé le destin. I can hear it.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
The tremors of fate.
Higher than a bell tower, and deep in the clouds.
The overflow of the Sephiroth.
What a pity, Celia. You had such promise. You truly are my finest people, but must I treat you as I did Vincent to make you see? This will be a tragic loss for my academic legacy.
Voilà donc succès.
Laurent Rousseau is a madman.
Rage and sorrow twist her friend's once studious, gentle face.
I thought he genuinely wanted to make the world better through parapsychology. He'd gone much further than anyone else. But I was perhaps too foolish, too naive to realize that all his novel theories, all the inspiring dreams he shared with us, were lies, meant to ensnare us, to use us. All those rumors of monsters in the city, the madness in the streets, the disappearances, they were his handiwork. He and Manus Vindicte.
Yes,
Professor
of
Rousseau?
course.
The depths of myth? Manus Vindicte?
I saw him. Vincent. He became a beast of Gévaudan. I saw it with my own eyes. Then he turned to me and...
Her voice breaks with emotion. Countless questions crowd forward, but in the end, they all yield to one.
But you're safe now, Sissy. That's all that matters. We'll figure things out later. For now, we need to get out of this accursed place.
Adele holds I keep wanting to say Cecilia. Adele holds Celia's hand, so tight her knuckles blanch. Whatever else, she's certain of one thing: she won't lose sight of her friend ever again. So she steps forward, yet no footsteps follow.
Sissy?
Aw.
What's wrong? Allons-y, come on. We have to go.
Friend doesn't move with her. She stands motionless, expressionless, until her mask is broken by the hint of trailing light and faint concern written on her face.
I'm so very glad, Adele. I still truly see myself through your eyes, n'est-ce pas?
Sissy? What do you mean? What else would you look like?
For an instant, she sees it through the veil of shadow. It's no illusion.
He captured me, Adele, and threw me down the ladder. So many voices flooded my head, an endless number, until I couldn't feel my own body anymore. They told me things, whispered about this Manus Vindicte. Everything struck me so quickly, so chaotically, yet it felt so long, like an endless moment. But I found something in the current, a diamond, the key to all this.
Shine on you, crazy diamond.
If that diamond falls into their hands, they'll use it to unleash the depths of myth. And when that happens, all of Paris will be drowned in the maelstrom of imagery. And I'm afraid everyone will suffer just as Vincent and I have. I had to get the diamond away from them. I had to make sure they couldn't use it. But I remembered what you told me, Adele. That the real French blue was recut long ago. Then, the diamond must be an imitation. Something fabricated by Manus Vindicte, no? So a thought struck me. If it's only a forgery, then your arcane skill can destroy it. I kept thinking about that, over and over, and told myself I had to reach you. Then, just like that, a car door appeared in front of me. One I truly could not forget. It was your passenger door.
Releases this long-held truth like a taut rubber band, immediately snapping the moments together.
Maybe the depths of myth really does connect our dreams, blurring the line between what's real and what's imagined. At the very least, it led me to you.
So then, in that bizarre dream, it really was you?
So I guess my theory from last time definitely was wrong.
Yes, it was. The depths of myth, how it connects us, truly is amazing. But I'm afraid I can't go any further. Too much has changed. I've changed. They won't stop chasing their key. Razo will do whatever it takes to retrieve it and inflict the suffering on all of Paris. Please, Adele, tell me you destroyed the diamond as I asked. You did, didn't you?
She clutches at her, desperate for an answer, but Adele is at a loss for words, unable to summon an explanation without stammering.
It was all so strange and confusing. I was worried about you. And I thought the diamond might be the only clue as to where you were. So I didn't destroy it. It should be with Felicienne now.
Felicienne? Quelle horreur! You can't mean that Felicienne.
That's right. I told you about her over dinner.
No, this is terrible. I see now. They're all... Listen to me, Adele. Felicienne is an enemy. She's with Manus Vindicte.
Of course.
You mustn't trust her. She's more dangerous than she...
Oh shit! What's going on?
How rude. You really ought to reflect on your choice of friends, ma chérie.
Dude.
I have no patience.
Oh, she reminds me of
for persons
Anjo Nala.
slender.
What the heck? I don't know why. Damn, she killed her. Or it looks like she died. Oh, God. Harsh critique. A few words of advice for arcanists who've run out of options. What the? Okay, the Sun King's favorite. During Louis the 14th's reign, life for most nobles of the sword was tough. They had to live at Versailles and follow elaborate etiquette to show their loyalty to the king. Earning even a small amount of royal favor meant extra rewards and yearly salaries, which helped them manage their debts. However, some families refused to exchange their swords for robes. Old aristocratic families with arcane bloodlines continued to flaunt their unique arcane skills. The Baron family was one of them. Once commanders of thunder and lightning on the battlefield, the Barons now performed parlor tricks at banquets to gain social status. As time passed, their wealth dwindled after the Napoleonic era. These noble families found themselves deeply in debt, often selling off their possessions to survive. Investing in business became more common and was no longer seen as disgraceful. Fortunately, the rise of aluminum gave Monsieur Baron the chance to apply his arcane skills to this new industry, bringing his family a steady income. But their success didn't last, as new weapons and a new social order emerged. Human technological progress made low-output arcane skills obsolete once more. Electric light and wiring became commonplace, and a Haraloo, I don't know how to pronounce that, process made aluminum cheap, wiping out the Baron family's last viable business. What a pathetic glory of the past. What pitiful noble souls. These nobles desperately needed an opportunity, some support, a chance to change times and restore the arcanist's prestige. Wow. Let me see, what do I have left? Soulmate? Bloodstains never wash off. So far, so good, man. It's getting really good.
No! Celia!
She falls to her knees beside her friend's body. the blood pooling around her as a whisper slithers into her mind, growing louder and louder. Oh no!
My head hurts.
Blood, a limp hand, the gem's brilliant glow, a familiar voice, the cold sneers, everything spirals into chaos. The world spins and darkness follows everything.
Take a deep breath, Adele.
Beryl?
Come. Take my hand.
Soft, muffled voices seep into her ears.
Time to wake up, dear.
Okay. When do the lights come on? After several slow blinks, she begins to make sense of the faces staring down at her.
Madame
Boanish?
Boanish?
Feeling better? Take a breath. Rest a moment. We are here with you now.
We?
What'd she say? Oh, I see. Seeing another figure beside them, Adele instinctively leaps up to put Beryl behind her.
Stay away from him, Madame Boanish. He's the one behind all this.
What?
Celia told me everything. She saw you turn Vincent into a monster.
Oh, my dear girl. When we get you back to the surface, we must get you some immediate mental care. You've been pacing around in circles, talking to yourself, laughing and crying for who knows what reason. And now, just as I thought Madame Broniche had managed to calm you down, you start spouting this nonsense.
Enough with your lies. You can't fool me. If you know what's good for you, you'd confess all your evil plots and come with me to the police. Wait, isn't that...
She's ready to strike, but something in her periphery catches her eye. Oh, a small arrow mark carved into the stone beside her.
That mark? It's the one I made earlier. It's exactly how I made it. But I followed Celia. We went so far. How could I be back where I started?
Aren't you listening? All you've done is pace in circles and mutter to yourself. And now this rubbish about Celia. For pity's sake, girl, look around. She's not here. Ask Madame Boaniche if you must.
This story, like, this one chapter is, like, making me, like, question a lot of things. Like, am I... Like, is my friend right? Is she lying? Teacher right? I don't know.
But I saw her with my own eyes. Felicienne stabbed her. It was real. It was true. She was dying in my arms. Her blood was on my face, my hands.
She holds out her hands, the very ones she used to lift the bloodied body of her dearest friend. But there's nothing there. No stains of red, nothing but old calluses.
How could this be? This must be another one of his deceptions. You have to believe me.
She grabs Madame Boaniche desperately, as if she were the only thing keeping her afloat.
Can't you use your divination to see the truth? Please, Madame. You have to help Celia. She's dying somewhere.
Is she really, though? I don't know. Voice trails off. Adele realizes that Beryl's answer isn't what she wants to hear.
It seems this curse still shadows over you. What you saw were simply illusions, rest assured. I will do what I can to help you through this.
Beryl reaches toward her, but Adele steps back.
Illusions? So, even you think I... But there's no mistaking it! I saw Celia, and Felicienne, and the diamond!
Let me see. One moment. Let me see. Okay, let's get back to it. But there's no mistake, I saw Celia and Felicienne and the diamond.
Felicienne has it! Celia told me it has to be destroyed, or else...
Spain returns, whispers swelling in her mind again until she hears Beryl's puzzled tone.
The diamond? You mean the one strung around your neck?
Huh?
What? Following Beryl's gaze, Adele lowers her head. There on her chest glimmers that same brilliant blue jewel.
Impossible. Felicienne took it from me, but how can it be here again?
Dude, yeah, I cannot tell, like, what's happening. She's, like, going crazy. It's like...
No! This is absurd!
Confusion and shock under the weight of her fractured mind ignited to searing rage.
Celia was right. This wicked imitation must be destroyed. It must be destroyed now! Come, Fifa!
She calls to the little dragon on her shoulder, its little flame gathering to burst into a torrent. A blaze capable of destroying that false stone.
Huh?
But the fire never comes?
What's wrong, Fifa? Destroy the diamond! Fifa?
She feels the lack of weight before she sees that her beloved little companion has become the latest to disappear. Dude.
What's going on?
But Fufu is more than just a pet. It shares her mind and soul. It can never vanish like Celia did. Her mind goes blank again, dizziness, swollen in waves.
This is all too strange. What was I doing again?
Her head pals, all sound vanishes except her own panicked breathing.
Right. The diamond that Celia gave to me. What she said was real. I have to destroy it.
Resolve flickers to the surface only to be dragged down by the tide of hesitation.
But this isn't any ordinary diamond. It's the miraculous French blue. Do I really have the right to destroy a national treasure?
Inhale, exhale. Even that simple act stretches her mental state.
Who was it who asked me to destroy it anyway? Oh, it must have been Celia. But Celia, she gave the diamond to me.
It's mine!
I actually just cannot... I don't know what to believe now. She's just... I don't know. At last, a sharp voice cuts through the noise cloud in her head. Her breathing steadies, the stabbing pain recedes. She stops, a drowsy calm spreads through her. Every worry, every doubt slips away into a warm abyss.
Please, mademoiselle, you seem to have been through a lot. You need some rest. Perhaps some fresh air might ease your symptoms. Come. I'll lead the way back to the surface. My colleagues and I have a reservation at a restaurant nearby. Please, join us for dinner.
Her hand falls on her shoulder, and at last she finds herself unable to resist
I
it.
think you're right, Professor. I need some fresh air.
Adele hears herself agreeing softly, meekly. The necklace, heavy with its vivid blue diamond, hangs against her skin, tangible, real. As if it had always been there. Yeah, I actually don't know what to believe now. It's like so much back and forth between like what's real and what isn't, or like what's reality and what's, you know, what isn't. I cannot tell what's happening. No. Grand... I don't know how to pronounce this. Guignol? I don't know. Horror, gore, a play where both the actors and the audience pass out by the end. That's what makes a truly great performance. Yeah, apologies for mispronouncing stuff. Fine restaurant that requires reservations may not be an ideal spot for dinner after an adventure. The atmosphere that brooks, no laughter, no clinking glasses, just conversation restrained under the weight of etiquette. The room hums with quiet small talk pierced by the faint scraping of silver over porcelain.
You cannot cut steak with a necklace in your hand, Adele. Why not put it down? Just for a while.
No. Thank you, madame. But I can't afford to lose it again.
It saws through her steak mechanically. It rhythmically, lost in undercooked thoughts. Sawing becomes like a chore. She pushes through muscle and sinew until she's all but sawing the plate in half.
This is practically a tire, not a steak.
Allow me.
No. Thank you.
During out a conversation at a diner, and the next table steps forward.
Oh, Madame Bouaniche. It's been a long time.
Who's this guy?
I'm glad to see that you're still in Paris.
And you? Still in search of your lost fate?
I'm not sure anymore. What you said may have been right. Fate is a kind of erratic stream. To search for meaning in it, or impose meaning upon it, is pointless. Even so, some part of me still longs to try. Perhaps it will one day be in reach, but I wouldn't want us to dwell on my insignificant problems. I understand that Professor Rousseau has made some interesting breakthroughs in the resurrection of the dead. Though first, perhaps you'd introduce the Senora here?
Senora.
She is the one I spoke of before. The girl who stands at the confluence of streams. Adele. This is a regular of mine. We call him Hummingbird.
A
Oh.
pleasure, I'm sure.
Ah, yes. I see what she means. You look a little pensive, Senora. I wonder, have you found yourself seeing otherworldly figures and hearing elusive voices? Are you still yourself?
What are you talking about?
The young man notices Adele's behavior. A moment later, he returns with new dishes, a bowl of mashed potatoes and a plate of macarons. Macarons.
I'd say you'd prefer these over steak.
She sets down her knife, wavering between the two plates before finally taking the macarons.
They're passable. Though nowhere near as good as La Durée, I must say.
Her words weren't meant as praise, yet she can't help but return to the plate for another.
The professor is about to give his speech. If you don't mind, Madame Boaniche, might we continue our chat later?
He returns to his table. Guests around him greet him cordially, giving the whole event a sense of ritual familiarity.
What on earth is Roseau up to?
He has an announcement to make. One that defines his life's work. Ah, it seems he's made himself presentable for the occasion.
I am part of Manus Vindictae. I see the guy, the hand mask over here.
Greetings,
Oh my.
dear brethren. We gather here today to celebrate a momentous discovery. One that belongs to arcanists alone. A breakthrough that lies far beyond the reach of human comprehension.
Enough with the self-aggrandizing.
Oh,
Get to
what?
the point.
What the heck? She's here again. Enough with the soul. Okay.
I didn't come all this way to watch you pump yourself full of hot air.
There's no need to rush, is there, Animus? We have all the time we need. Since the year 1999, our search for the Promised Land has never ceased. Following the will of the Guiding One, we have unraveled countless mysteries of the storm. For this great cause, many of our noble comrades paid the greatest sacrifice. Their souls sowing the seeds of our coming harvest.
Let me see.
Our endeavor was never expected to be easy. But tell me, has it ever crossed your minds whether the storm is the sole path to the Promised Land we have collectively sought to bring about? Further still, do all of us here, myself included, share in the same vision of that world? We are nothing like the Foundation's numb, obedient lapdogs, incapable of independent thought. Wouldn't you agree? This storm promises only a change to our imperfect, superficial world. Yet I believe a transcendent world may be drawn up from the depths of myth. A world where each and every dream becomes reality. Tell me, which would you prefer?
Same old song and dance. Perhaps you'd care to show something new and actually feasible for once. Otherwise, you'll get naught from me.
My dear Animus, worry not, for I have come well prepared to open your eyes. I have discovered a means to access the depths of myth, and through it, achieved a miracle. The miracle of resurrection. Allow me to demonstrate.
Professor walks toward a corner of the banquet hall, holding rapt attention from the gathered diners. Her right hand, presently reaching for another macaron, stops mid-motion, deftly automatically switching to pick up a napkin instead.
When one's flesh and spirit are fully immersed in the depths of myth, their body frays and sinks until, eventually, it disintegrates. Yet the spirit remains intact. For in that realm, The spirit is itself the most authentic and pristine substance. Reality, as we know it, is nothing more than a crude layer of degraded substance laid over the depths of myth. And so long as one's consciousness remains within its maelstrom, that person may be raised from it again. Our Felicienne here is the very proof that the mind alone may be brought back to physical reality. Though she perished, she now sits before us once more. So, one and all, let us raise a toast to her revival.
Roseau, what in heaven's name are you trying to say?
She sets down her napkin and rises from her seat. I thought that was Flutter Page right there for a moment.
Ah, Felicienne. You've fully rejoined us now, haven't you? Won't you please introduce yourself?
What do you expect me to say? You know very well who I am.
The diviner's eyes follow her, though the focus of her vision lies far beyond this hall.
How are you feeling?
I would feel a great deal better without your patronizing tone, madame. I have neither need nor want of your sympathy. Ahem.
She lifts a glass of red wine to her chest.
Voici là. Before you now is Felicienne, priestess of lightning, advisor to the Sun King, vassal of the Guiding One. Attend to my words. I have conquered fate and overcome death itself to stand here. I arose from the depths of myth by my own power, unlike the poor, unworthy fools Roseau sent in. Yet he dares to claim this miraculous deed for his own. Quelle honte, monsieur! Have you no shame? But of course you don't. All of you non-entities lack in both gratitude and shame, basking in the grace of the Guiding One and myself without even realizing it.
It's confusing that it's showing Felicienne like the name here, but I'm still seeing Broom's portrait.
Did you think you had even scratched the surface of the power that dwells here? Roseau, you utter fool. This affront of yours ought to cost you your life. Yet, I am not so base as to destroy what may still have use. So, just this once, I will forgive you. As for the rest of you, my forgiveness likewise extends to the rudeness you all showed in stuffing your faces before toasting to my health. Et maintenant, à ma santé.
This is a miracle, bringing the dead back to life. It isn't really possible, is it?
He came back to life? So it can't die anymore like what the Guardian once said?
What a farce. All you've done is manipulated some girl into believing she's Felicienne, and yet you dare to call it a miraculous resurrection.
What?
What utter blasphemy. An offense to the word miracle and to the Guiding One herself.
I heard another voice in Felicienne. One that belongs to someone else. Could that mean...
Why do we speak as if she is not present? Let us bring our concerns to her.
So many, faces. So many new faces.
There are things only the true Felicienne would know.
Mind alone, returning to reality? But has Felicienne lost her arcane skills in the process? If so, then this revival is meaningless.
Whatever the case may be, if this is a true venue of life eternal, should we not seize it? At least until we find an alchemist capable of concocting the Fountain of Youth. I believe I see one drawback already. Only one who dies in the depths of myth may be returned from it. To die elsewhere would be to lose the original image of one's being. I imagine this is our shared goal then. To unleash the depths of myth upon the material world, so that we might render a collective image of all who dwell in this era to be raised anew.
Oh. A demure and polite voice in the corner interrupts her debate.
But ought we not to first celebrate Felicien's return?
This is what? I thought that was just a painting. I mean, it is, but what?
Though I must say, it is a strange sort of return. How different she looks, n'est-ce pas?
True. This dowdy girl is a poor vessel for one so noble.
Mind your tongues. You're speaking of my new body here. For all her faults, I would not call the girl dowdy. She simply chose to turn a blind eye to beauty. I've always felt she picked the wrong career. I admit, it did her some good. She learned to read people and how to put them at ease. But it pulled her further from her true heritage and from the refined taste expected of a jewel hunter.
Alors, Felicienne, your right hand. Is it all right?
What do you mean?
Do you not feel it trembling? Oh, shoot. Is something wrong?
Her hand moves on its own, splashing the wine across her face before she can stop it.
Oh, Adele, you insolent!
She broke through the facade or what?
Oh, I got it now.
Must you crash the party in such a barbaric fashion, Adele? What happened to my body? What did you do to me? Enough questions. This body is mine now. Comes with some amusingly useless arcane skills, but I suppose I could do worse. From this day forward, this body will serve only my noble soul. You'll have to feel honored. Get out of my body. Get out of my head!
Comme l'a scellé le destin. Just another shift. It's what I'm good at.
The tremors of fate.
Laundry time. Rise and shine. I don't get it.
This was a shameful display, Lawrence Rozu? The outcome was far from unexpected. Tyra, now lower that weapon. I'm still observing this fascinating turn of events. Senor Rozu's research wasn't all roses either. Where did Animus go? She left in a great huff, something about blasphemy. Apparently she had no patience left for this farce.
Yes, I got this. I can do it. Oh look, here's another one. I can hear it. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
What? Oh, there's an extra one.
This crunch should do. Higher than a bell tower, and even the clouds. Oh, be careful. Oh, this lens. No?
Prey, caught in the woven net.
Okay.
The curtain
Has fallen. The wine on her face, or what? Like being shocked awake by cold water, her eyes freeze open as she scans the room. Around her sits a gawking zoo of monsters and aberrations, and she's the exhibit.
You! Your Manus Vindicte! Why did you bring me here? What are you doing to me?
Realization hits. Panic tightens in her chest. She clutches the diamond in her hand. Trickles of blood and wine seep through her fingers.
Arrête! I will not accept any damage to my body, Ustrina. Nor from you, Lyra. One move, and I'll burn you to a crisp, inside and out.
What's happened, Felicienne? It is only us. We're still here at the banquet thrown in your honor.
They animated the portrait too of her? Wow.
Stop your prattling, you rubbish dump. Another word and I'll rip that canvas to shreds.
She's so angry. That means she has to really be Felicienne.
Words of wisdom from a puppet of all things. Need I point out who pulls your strings? Hypothetic? You cowards! Ganging up on a poor, innocent woman! Each and every one of you is a monster! I won't play whatever game you have in store for me. Get out of my way!
Fascinating. Though Felicienne's spirit has seized control of her body, the former spirit seems able to resist. If I am indeed correct, what we are seeing is their thoughts and memories beginning to blend, causing this confusion.
Professor scribbles down notes in a rapturous flurry, recording every little tick, word, and movement.
Laurent Rousseau, you've been in league with Manus Vindicte all along. You were lying to me. Everything Celia said was true.
Adele attempts a show of defiance, but all she's received in return are curious, observant
My
stares.
dear, no one here has mentioned Manus Vindicte but you. Yet you seem to know a great deal about those present already. Far too much to be a mere guess. You have met these people before.
I won't let you play with my mind again, Beryl. Celia told me all about these thugs. She told me everything.
And it dawns on her a flaw in her own reasoning.
Maybe not exactly everything, but she did tell me that it was Manus Vindicte that killed her. Rousseau, Felicienne, you killed her. You murderous Manus scum.
I believe it is time you faced the truth.
The truth? What is it this time? You think I don't see through you?
You killed Celia. In that place where the archive of imagery overlapped with reality. You killed her by your own hand.
Oh, I didn't think of that. What the heck? No. No. No, dude.
What?
Wow.
You remember it, do you not? You allowed it to happen.
She searches for any sort of proof she might have to match her claims. She should never have listened to these lunatics. Maybe she should have just torn them apart with her bare hands. Start with that woman, tear open a path, get back to the car, drive off, and then... Damn, man. What a chapter so far, man. Or, like, a chapter, as a whole. It's crazy. The banquet ends in chaos, so the guests hardly seem to take notice of... or seem to even care. A small band of waiters arrives to begin clearing the scene. The professor steps over the shards of glass and porcelain where Beryl sits.
Felicienne has quite the flair for the dramatics, doesn't she? And as always, our audience simply sat back, their eyes glued and mouths agape. We are indeed fortunate for your skill in divination. We will have to wait for Felicienne to return to her senses. But thereafter we follow the plan as discussed. Using the French blue as our focal point, we will draw up the true, perfect Paris from the depths of myth. Democratic, independent, chosen by her people and shaped by the dreams of every one of her citizens.
I have seen many versions of Paris.
Paris.
From flames to paradise. Nothing is beyond possibility.
Beryl offers a vague, distant reply, She looks out toward the open doors but says nothing more. Professor holds his stare on the pendulum in Beryl's hand, guessing she's once again trapped in a trance and leaves her be. Prophecy is something to be revered and feared.
Alors, tomorrow at dawn, we will perform the final ritual atop the Eiffel Tower.
Wow. It's crazy. She killed her. Depths of myth. A round of applause for the latest research breakthrough. Don't forget to raise a toast. What the? Okay. A record. Everything is unfolding right now. No form of divination, prophecy, thought, or those feelings of deja vu and dreams is just a coincidence. Imagine a vault that exists beyond both time and space. Inside it lies everything of love and hatred, good luck and bad luck, the oldest archetypes and legends. Under normal circumstances, we could never reach it, but the Guiding One and the Storm have made this miracle possible. Now the archive of imagery, known as the Depths of Myth, have become visible to us. We owe a great deal to Pioneer, whose research and courage made this possible. Her dedication and sacrifice deserve our deepest respect. We'd all be wise to follow her example. An unremarkable witness report all rumors, whispers, and takes. Every passerby keeps a few in their pockets. Elephant in the dream. Many mothers report that their children, scared and screaming, run back to them and playing in the dark, only to have severe nightmares afterward. Each dream begins the same way, with a blurry image of a toy elephant. Wow. So we just saw a whole band of new Menace Vindicte characters being, like, revealed, huh? Petty, out of reach. The path of fate seems like nothing more than fiction to those who cannot stand upon it.
Liberté! Égalité! Fraternité! Deliver what was promised!
Hear our voice! Respect our demands!
8-hour workdays! Better wages! Paid vacations! No more hunger! We will not let the Bastille frighten us! Let the King and Queen answer! Give power to the people!
Oh.
Drive them out of Versailles! Bring them here to Paris!
Liberty or death!
Beast roar. Beast roar mingles with the chaotic chants. Screams of death and horrific brutality echo through the streets. But as long as one person still stands, this grotesque carnival of protest will not end.
Liberty or death!
Hysteria has spread across Paris. Twisting the city of lights into a bedlam and utter chaos. People pass through the turmoil, unbothered by the screams around them. I longed for you, then I gave it freely, so you tied a diamond around my neck. Honeyed words, your false embrace bound me in a cage.
Quelle surprise! The great Felicienne seems in better spirits now.
And all we once shared was sealed in silence, locked in a box far below the earth.
Though I feel this isn't the time or place for such a song, mademoiselle.
Felician stops fiddling with the diamond and casts a disdainful glance toward her increasingly insufferable toady. Howdy, toady?
Adele would never interrupt me the way you did. What a shame she never heard this song. But you wish to speak business, yes? Then let us talk. First, answer me this. Why has there been near or no progress in passing on the Guiding One's teachings, despite the many changes in era? You've elected to ignore your most sacred duty, throwing aside her benevolent instructions in favor of your pursuit of knowledge. Without my leadership to inspire you, this organization is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, it seems.
Please, mademoiselle. All these problems will be solved once I unravel the deepest secrets of the depths of myth.
Look at you, still clinging to that old drivel. Did I not already expose your worthlessness? I'd have had you swept out by the servants in my day.
But you're living proof of my thesis. You came back from the depths of myth. How can you not believe?
What I believe in is my ability to conquer death. I have no particular interest in your imaginary Paris, nor your babbling nonsense about ideals.
It is our shared goal to return the world to its most glorious era, n'est-ce pas? We've found the means. I only ask that you trust me.
Trust? You'd have me scale the Eiffel Tower of all things to use my diamond to unleash the depths of myth, while you stand at a safe distance and watch? That's your brilliant plan?
I admit we made a mistake, mademoiselle. But I've discovered the truth. The depths of myth don't lie below, but above. Altitude represents ascension, a primordial image as old as civilization itself. That is why you must reach the peak of the city's tallest structure. There, all of Paris, perhaps even the entire world, will transcend, if my theory proves correct.
Theories. Ugh, what torture it is to listen to you. And what of you, madame? Why are you staring at me like that? Your gaze is nauseating. Stop it.
Silent woman's eyes are vacant and neutral.
Are you even listening to me?
I am.
Her reply comes faint, barely more than a whisper. As we weave past the protesters, heading toward the Champ de Mars. Not a single passerby seems to take notice of the glow coming from Barrel's pendulum. Car is parked on a silent street.
I never really understood any of the songs she sang. That's why I didn't bother to say anything. But I could tell she had a beautiful voice. The kind any singer would envy.
In the driver's seat, the young woman lowers her gaze to the ornate little box in her hands.
She has a real sweet tooth. Particularly for macaron. I've seen her eat a whole box in one go. But not just any old macaron. Only La Dure's will do. I often had to plan our trips around the store on the Champs-Élysées. Lucky for me, Felicienne was a late riser, or else I'd have had to race all the way from the bakery to her place every morning.
Weak smile tugs at her lips.
But what she was eating, they weren't macarons, were they?
Inside the once neatly arranged pastries have taken on another shape. What is that? Oh, the dragon? Little dragon lies within the box, its eyes closed. Carved and cut into bite-sized pieces, filling oozes out from its little form. No, reason a sweet, alluring scent.
Madame Boiniche, please, tell me. What did she do to me?
Vital gathers a dragon's fragments. Her dragon's fragments into her pocket, her voice trembling beneath her confusion.
She stole your fate. Her original self perished long ago within the depths of myth. The spirit that found you was only a remnant, a mere shadow clinging to a world in which she no longer belonged. She longs to live again, even if it is only as a parasite.
What about those memories we shared? Were they all just illusions?
Some were true experiences you shared as your streams of fate merged. Others were but fabrications. The nuance can be difficult to discern, without careful observation.
But it'll stay silent for a long while before reaching for the handle again. The door doesn't move. She has been trying in vain for quite some time.
You've really confused me, madame. What side are you on?
I am a watcher of the streams of fate, not a participator in them. I take no sides.
But you can do more than watch. You already have. You were the one that told me about this inevitable death. And then, Celia really did end up dead. You know exactly what's going to happen to me. You know everything. Don't you?
Her voice catches. Outside, the lights of Paris flicker erratically.
It is not nearly as simple as you might imagine, Adele. To observe a stream is to see only its curves and eddies, the ripples of importance. I see the path, but not every moment along it. That is itself sufficient for me to ascertain one's eventual fate. There are rarely any exceptions.
You said rarely. So, there are exceptions?
An exception, yes. I told you about her, did I not? I had been drifting along the streams of fate when I saw a girl who resembled me, who in some part came from me.
Her daughter? What,
It
Matilda?
was quite a revelation. I saw where our streams merged long before she was born, and I knew I would name her Matilda, that she would grow up to be kind, brave, and truly gifted.
Wait, let me read this again. Wait, what? Oh.
I followed her through every turn and every ripple to the very end. Then I looked away. I stopped watching.
The diviner ends the story in her always even tone.
The way you describe it? It sounds strange, madame. Almost cruel. As if you've ignored her in the present because you're afraid of her future.
I studied the entirety of her stream, every moment of her fate. It seemed enough.
Car window reflects the puzzled look on her face.
But then, something peculiar happened. In the final moments of this millennium, there was a certain kind of rain. Since that time, the streams of fate have lost their clarity. At times they are muddied, at others interrupted, twisted into vortexes. As they began to shift, so too did everything else. The fates I had seen had taken a new form. Nothing was the same.
Turns toward Adele.
Felicienne will complete Roseau's ritual. Once that happens, your spirit will rest forever here in this car, and a calamity would fall upon Paris. All the visions I saw end here.
You're implying something, aren't you? Are you saying that my fate isn't set in stone?
I am simply stating what I saw. Many who learn of their fates become passive to them, hoping that by inaction they might avoid their consequences. Others are driven to attempt, however vainly, to change it. How you interpret this prophecy is entirely up to you.
Adele examines her warily, but if there's anything being hidden from her, she can't detect it behind those glassy eyes.
Then there's still a chance for me to leave this car, n'est-ce pas?
This is a spiritual haven, a place which belongs to you alone. Once you leave, you may find salvation hidden within the currents, or a fate far worse than death.
I don't want to know what lies in wait for me. What I want is to get out of here and destroy the diamond, just as I promised. I won't fail again. You know a way to let me out, no? You wouldn't be here otherwise. Please, madame, tell me. Whatever future you're hoping to see, it will never happen if I give up now.
Clenches her fist, ready to shatter the window if no answer comes. Even now she doesn't know what Beryl truly wants. She doesn't understand and has no time to attempt to. Then the diviner's smile fades, replaced by someone unfamiliar. It's a diluted kind of sorrow, perhaps? Just the wariness of someone used to failure?
Even in the face of oblivion, you would try to change your fate.
She leans forward, presses down Adele's fist, and gently opens the door.
Go, then.
Beryl holds it there, steady, meeting Adele's startled eyes.
Merci.
Inside, the lights of the city seem blindingly white, as near and as distant as the sun. Strange calm washes over her, despite seeing nothing at all.
I'll see you around, Madame Boiniche.
She steps into the white. Beryl closes her eyes. She recalls something from long ago.
So, where is this so-called fate you've been waiting for? You've seen the end already, n'est-ce pas? The only one possible, anyway. My triumph. You prophets are all the same. My family bankrolled a dozen frauds like you, yet not one ever foresaw the revolution. You ought to have dedicated yourself to the guiding one instead.
Beryl raises a finger to Felicienne's lips, shuffling her arrogant colleague.
You speak because you seek my direction. You wish to unravel the secrets of resurrection.
You're clever for a prophet. Of course, that's my goal. I wouldn't allow those bungling followers to take credit for such a discovery.
Okay, hold on. I have to take a quick break. I think I heard something. I'll be right back. I am back. The sound was somewhere near the house. It was like the dogs just heard it. It wasn't. It was one of the neighbors. Anyway, in the meantime, I used the restroom and I got some food. A quick little snack. Anyway, let's continue. You're clever for a prophet. Of course, that's my goal. I wouldn't allow those bungling followers to credit for such a discovery.
I must determine the truth before anyone else.
North, that is where your path leads. But know that there are consequences to what you seek. You will not emerge from it the same.
Spare me the theatrics. I shan't be intimidated. You've pointed the way. I have no more need of you. Whatever consequences lie ahead depend on me, on my actions, not some puddle of fate. Au revoir, madame. Let us see what the all-seeing lady has seen for us.
Beryl watches her silhouette. Passes through the corridor, out the door, vanishing into the blinding daylight.
Goodbye, Adele. I look forward to seeing what comes of your actions. To seeing another prove me wrong.
Wow. Let me see.
It is true. I have held back many important details concerning matters like the nature of Felicienne and Brom's relationship, and Professor Roseau's true intentions. But I believe it is not my place to disclose such things. People deserve to discover these things on their own.
You fooled everyone. And in an explanation, I'm more interested in the part involving Matilda.
Ah, of course. And why not? My Matilda. Such a lovely, radiant girl. She has inherited my strength and added to it a vitality of her own. Those who speak with her often leave smiling. As for her future, I cannot share it with you here, but I can assure you, her path is one worth looking forward to.
I wonder what the other options say. Damn, hard mode unlocks in like 5 days. Moment of revelation. Paris is a dream unto itself, and that dream is ending. Hmm. Oh goodness. She runs through the endless white, not knowing what she's searching for, nor where the path will end.
Streams of fate. But how can I find them? Dowsing might be a little on the nose. Soot! She was just steps away from me when I was in the car.
Her steps grow heavy, but she doesn't stop until Petty appears before her. Paris.
What's that?
Oh gosh. Is the world upside down? City appears in the clouds, mirrored in the sky. People and beasts alike stop to stare at the mirrored double above her.
How spectacular. If this isn't a miracle, then I must ask, what else could possibly qualify as one? Let dusty historians scoff and rivals sneer, but there are none who would dare scorn this timeless, flawless vision of Parisian beauty across the ages. Who from this lofty perch would deny this is the truest form of the Palace of Optimus? The Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, the Luxor Obelisk, the Lutetia Arena, the medieval quarters. Each piece woven together in perfect harmony. As I've said, thought shapes reality. This Paris, born from collective imagination, is Paris at its most true and most real. Only when it fully descends shall we finally possess a real world. A life worth living.
One embraces the sky, one holds the key to the ritual, the last remains silent. Wow.
Must you hang over me like this, Roseau? And you, madame? Did you foresee this? The fate of Paris now rests in my hands, and yet I remain myself. What a pity it must be for you. No more tricks?
Excuse me.
What lies below shall reflect what lies above. So, this is what will befall Paris?
Reaches toward Lucienne, but her hand passes straight through her.
I can't touch her.
Tries everything, attacking, casting arcane skills, pinching her own arm until a flash of white swallows her entirely. Dang, I have food stuck in between my teeth, my bad. Sorry.
You have returned.
What?
When she blinks, she's back inside the taxi.
How am I back in here?
You failed to take back your body. So long as you return here, though, there is still a chance.
I found Felicienne. I was right next to her. But I couldn't reach her no matter how—
Then give up.
Oops.
And accept this as your final resting place.
No matter how hard I tried.
No. I won't sit here and do nothing. I will destroy that diamond. I must. For Celia. But how am I supposed to reach Felicienne? Wait. I don't really need to reach her, do I?
Let me autoplay it. She snaps
Madame
upright,
Walsh,
remembering.
You said before that the stream of my fate merged with Felicienne's. So, in a sense, she and I are always together, n'est-ce pas?
Fingers brush the dragon's spine in her pocket, the smooth cut, the limp tail tip.
Then I don't need to find her, nor even find myself. Because she is me, and I am her.
You have begun to understand. She only had the means to claim your body because your spirits are closely intertwined. Any impact to your body affects both souls, though the weaker of the two spirits often cannot endure the strain.
Often, but not never, no? So even you can't see what comes next. You don't know whether Felicienne or I will win this fight.
She locks eyes with the impartial diviner, and then she sees it, the flaw, the crack in the illusion. Beryl meets her gaze. For once, real fire flickers in those crystalline eyes.
The currents of fate will bend to your actions. You will steer its course rather than be swept away.
Ah.
You have never once yielded before destiny, and that is precisely why I have followed you from the beginning.
She no longer looks detached and polished, no longer like a crystal reflecting every light but her own. The diviner finally descends to the world as it is.
It is as you say. I do not know if you will emerge victorious in this final trial. Will you carry this through for me?
Do you even need to ask?
The fragments in her hand pulse in time with her heartbeat.
Alors, Felicienne, time for you to experience the Tavernier family curse.
Wow. Marvelous little dragon pokes its head from her pocket, sparks flaring from its nostrils.
If our fates are truly intertwined, then this curse must bind your soul as well as mine. And in true Tavernier fashion, your end will come, just as you lay hands on the treasure you desire most.
The ritual proceeds moment by moment as the Paris above them begins drawing closer to the ground. The twin Eiffel Towers nearing collision. The unnatural light emits brightly from the diamond, drawing the two worlds together.
Incroyable, Felicienne. Just a little longer and Paris as it should be, born from the collective unconscious, will descend into reality. The true Paris, not like the garbage heap below us.
Blood grazes the diamond. Felicienne instinctively shields it with her hand. The mirrored city above begins to fade. Oh shoot.
Celia? How did you get here? How are you still alive?
Wow. The professor's assistant stands with a gun aimed at him, but her outline wavers ghost-like, just like the reflection above them.
Adele called out to me.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Your soul should have been erased by Felicienne. I must thank you once again, my most brilliant student. Your existence confirms another of my theories. The depths of myth promises more than just resurrection, but an end to death itself.
A friend of Adele's? No doubt you're as tactless as she was. You intend to stop me? Be my guest.
There's the diamond to her chest right before her heart.
Go on. You should be grateful I've given you the opportunity. Whether you hit me or the diamond, you'll stop the ritual. Go on.
You really think threatening Adele's body will intimidate me? It won't work.
Really think? Oh, okay. Let me see. Her hand trembles. She fears missing a shot or worse, hitting true.
Yet, is that hesitation I see? Think about what our chère Adele would say at a time like this. Pull the trigger. Sounds like her, n'est-ce pas?
Shut up! Shut up!
My, have I said something wrong? Or perhaps you don't know Adele as well as you thought. Here, let me show you in a more vivid manner.
The woman inhabiting Adele's body tilts her head with one hand as if shaking loose her thoughts.
Don't worry about me. Just shoot. Take us both out. It's what you have to do. It's the only way to break my family curse. You have to end the adventure with my death. To fall at the height of a brilliant journey. That's better than fading into some bleak, ordinary end, no?
No, Celia. You don't need to do this. I'll end this myself.
An unexpected line is delivered in the clumsy play, stunning both the actress and her audience. And at that moment, the sleeping dragon awakens in her pocket. Oh snap.
You irritating little lizard! How dare you harm your own master! Damn you, Adele! You and your wretched pet!
Flame sears through the haze, pain burning away the chaos of her memory. Scorching heat, purging all illusion, returns the body to its rightful owner, finally allowing her to move freely.
So this is what it feels like for a soul to be scorched. I finally understand why so many fear hell.
Oops.
Adele, you fool! Tell your pet to stop at once! Do you wish to die with me?
No, I don't. Not right now, Felicien. So why don't you draw the diamond? I can already guess your response.
You keep dreaming! This diamond belongs to me!
Not even death
Can steal it from me!
Listen to you. You'd make an excellent tavernier.
Damn. Felician's anger only grows, her left hand clutching the diamond tighter still as the flames crawl further up her body inch by
Now
inch.
let's see if fire can separate true from false, Felicien.
Hmm. Very good. What?
Let us see what we will achieve together.
Oh, I have to use broom, huh? Hmm.
Time for treatment.
Will there be time for a nap later?
How utterly stubborn can you be? This false era is ending. If you tend to continue to exist in the one to come, you must surrender your body to me. Done listening to you order me around. You may think it amusingly useless, but let's see how you handle my fire. Ah, you barbarian. I'll do 2 of those instead this time. How much HP does she have?
Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Get to use broom, huh?
Give it a little water. It is heat-treated, no?
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
A ripple stirred.
Eliminate what is
Buff,
false.
buff, debuff, debuff.
The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Enough, enough. You're fired, Adele. Took you long enough.
The curtain.
Okay, let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. No need for promises? You always have a place in my heart, ma chérie amie? Huh? No need for promises. Professor writes one last line, snaps his notebook shut, and reaches under his coat. His fingers grip his oldest friend, a Le Protector revolver.
Then Adele's personality wasn't entirely consumed. She's managed to regain control of her body. Even a spirit as strong-willed as Felicienne lacks the ability to completely dominate another. Perhaps I was wrong to shift focus from the power of the collective unconscious.
There is no need for that, Professor.
Her spirit returns. She raises her hand and nudges the barrel away from Adele.
Even were you to interfere, the outcome would remain unchanged. You are but a pebble in the course of the stream of fate. Wait with me a little longer. Things may just take an unexpected turn.
You saw something, didn't you?
Quite the contrary. I see nothing. And that is what fascinates me most of all.
You're fired, Adele! You reckless, foolish would-be Joan of Arc!
Oh. Felicienne's form convulses violently. Without a vessel to cling to, she's nothing but a drifting soul of shadow. Failed actress dragged off stage.
That's almost flattering. But this is nothing compared to what you did to Celia.
She picks up the diamond that rolled away during the struggle.
Adele, hurry! Turn your fire on the diamond! Silence!
Figure flickers as Felicienne lifts her hand, and with only a twist of her wrist, Celia's outline melts away.
Stop this, Felicienne!
There's no time to check on her friend. Instead, she grips the blue diamond so hard she imagines it could break. One of the real remains. All falsehood will burn away to ash. The charade must finally be put to rest.
Par le feu est purifié.
Oh no.
You disgusting
Disgusting hypocrites! Don't you dare wag that finger at me! You may fool everyone else, but not me! I know you better than anyone! I know your true colors! Deny it all you want, but our souls are entwined. Because deep down, you and I are just alike. Take pride in it, girl. Hosting me will be your greatest achievement. Be honest now. No need to play pretend as you did with Celia. All that time, you let her keep writing those letters, knowing full well that your parents were long dead. How wickedly false indeed.
No, I just...
Wow. Cold fingers tighten, blurring the line between the living and the dead.
She shared her deepest hopes and dreams with you through those make-believe adventures, but you ignored them. What's there to envy about a cursed bloodline? I suppose you kept her as a salve to your dreary, miserable life. You really thought you could fool the world into thinking taxi driving was your highest ambition? Deep down, you've always craved more.
Don't act like... you know me.
She gasped for breath, forcing out a strained protest.
But I do know you. I know each and every one of your wicked thoughts better than you do. She told you to burn the diamond. But you secretly desired it. You craved your place in this adventure. Your death. Who could blame you for triggering the curse? You weren't chasing treasure. Not by choice. Not like your parents. All of this to pretend you are unwillingly caught up in this adventure. You even get to play the savior. And oh, how your dear little friend fits the role of a damsel in distress. All you need is a villain, and that's where I came in. Just as you wished. Of all people in Paris, why did I come to you? Have you given it even the slightest thought?
Muscle and bone grind and twist beneath her crushing grip.
Admit it, Adele. You wanted me to hurt Celia. You wanted to kill her.
No! Adele uses all her strength to turn toward Celia's face, finding it frozen in shock.
You're... lying.
Ah, yes. Lies. She lied to you too, Adele. You really are a perfect duo. Two little liars keeping secrets from one another. Allow me to reveal another secret. Destroying this diamond will bring an end to more than just me. It will end her as well. Though perhaps, without her, you might at last be free.
That's not... true.
Looks at Celia again and hears the same plea she's heard 100 times before.
Don't listen to her, Adele. You must destroy the diamond. The depths of myth must not be unleashed.
Lose your friends or lose the city. What will it be, Mademoiselle Tavernier? What am I saying? I have no intention of giving you the chance to decide. I am not about to die again.
Yes, you are. She lowers her head for no other reason than to indulge in her suffering. But what she sees instead is a crooked smile with teeth clenched in defiance.
Damn it!
She bit her. Felician recoils, shoving Adele away. Adele, anticipating the next play perfectly, rolls twice and lands on her feet.
Funny that. Huh. I'm not ready to die, either.
She doesn't look back at Celia. Those anxious eyes burn hotter than any flame of truth. The shell of Felician peels away completely, and without warning, a massive shadow takes form at the tip of the Eiffel Tower.
I won't let you get away.
Kill it with fire! Kill it with fire! Balanced mode. I forgot who to use with Broom. Let me see. Let me see. Well, I guess that's just Dynamo characters, right?
A soldier has no choice in his duties.
Looking for guidance from the astrolabe. Be my guest.
Where's Mr. Ezra?
Please be careful. I'm collecting the spores on the mushroom canopy.
What the heck?
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Well, that's a cool looking boss, huh?
Schmerz betrifft die Toten nicht.
Do you really believe you can escape this? Escape me?
Soldiers? Shape-shifting? Manus Vindicte?
My dear, foolish Adele, you are but a grain of sand before the tides of fate. What good could possibly come from fighting me?
The rift is widening. We have to stop her. Those monsters, they're forming some sort of shield. We need to break through. Allez, Adele, think!
What is this? What? Oh, she has one of these too. What's this? Okay.
The dead embrace you.
Learn.
Calculating the Arabic parts.
Cherish life.
Please, take good care of yourself. Mushrooms!
I can't buff that, huh?
There is no end to this misery.
Simulating the Chaldean order.
Give it a little water.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Eliminate what is false. Leave me alone, you phantom.
Who charts the stars' orbits?
If the depths of myth is nothing more than a sea of collective unconscious, then the creatures born from it must be mere reflections. Watch out!
Leave it to me.
About this world, I've been thinking.
In a second.
Through Hypatia's sacrifice, we have reached the stars.
Is it gonna even do anything? Because of the... Yeah. That's what I thought.
Must end.
Is that feeble little flame supposed to scare me? Open your eyes and look around. Can you not see what these miserable people want?
Damn, these can't stack? What? Oh, wait. Guess not. Okay.
Doom abates within.
Calculating the Arabic parts.
It is heat-slated, no? Purge the impurities.
In memory of the dead.
See how they oscillate.
Eliminate what is false.
Oh, I see the thing at the top.
There is no
Simulating the Chaldean order.
Learn.
Oh.
Calculating the Arabic.
Give it a little water.
There is no end to this misery.
Leave it to me.
Who charts the stars' orbits?
Purge the impurities.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Please cease resistance.
No.
I'm here, with everyone.
It is heat-slated, no?
Wait, what the? What?
The dead embrace you.
Eliminate what is false.
An amazing discovery.
Show mercy.
Watch out!
There is no end to this misery.
Give it a little throttle.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Purge the impurities.
No.
Watch out!
Damn, am I gonna... I think I have to... Okay, well, we're basically dead.
I'm nobody. Just a tour guide from Paris who can handle a car. And tell truth from lies. Par le feu est purifié.
Oh, what the hell? I thought I actually lost.
Stop this, Felicien. You're no master of this city. You're not even the master of yourself.
That scared the living hell out of me. I saw the whole health part, I was like, oh, I lost. I was like, I was not prepared for that.
She's going to destroy the key barrier. If I don't intervene, all I've worked for will come to nothing. Give me one good reason I shouldn't shoot.
The rift of the archive of imagery has shown no signs of closing, Professor. Look up again. Watch closely.
Laurent Roseau lifts his head. The city in the sky drifts closer, its edge scraping the horizon.
The diamond has already served its purpose. It has torn the rift open. The depths of myth is trickling down over us as we speak.
It's not that cold yet.
Let's see what more the little gemstone can do in her hands.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Adele wipes the blood from the blue diamond with her thumb. Wait, what? Before she decides, she has to be sure of one thing.
Celia, you said you'd buy me a good luck necklace after you publish your paper. Will you keep that promise?
She lowers her head, blood diluted with tears, and sweat runs down her face, dripping onto the diamond.
You're too cruel, Adele. Why didn't you just tell me? I wouldn't have had to write all those silly letters.
Aww. Strained, awkward small twist her lips.
Will I see you again?
That's pretty sad.
I'm not sure.
Her eyes land on Felicienne, unconscious beside her. Time is running out. At last, Celia steps forward. Like when they were children, she places her hand over Adele's, helping her close her fist.
The art of resurrection is elusive and unknown. I don't know what will happen after the diamond is destroyed. What Felicienne said, it was just speculation. There's no more time, Adele. Make your decision. Now.
Adele listens, motionless. After a few failed attempts, she forces out the words.
You know what? Felicienne was right. I am a foolish, pathetic hypocrite.
Nah.
But she still doesn't know all that much.
She stutters her breath, but her next sentences spill out without any filter.
You were never the damsel in distress. No, you're the hero. The adventurer. You were the one who uncovered all the clues. You were the first to embark on this journey. You're more of a tavernier than I'll ever be, Sissi.
The hand holding Adele's tightens once more. Cecilia sighs softly, helplessly. Then Adele hears her laugh.
Don't be silly, Adele. That never mattered to me. It wasn't the tales of gemstones or adventures that drew me to the Tavernier family. It was you.
Me?
You've always been so driven and sure of yourself. Even when we were kids, you never hesitated, never looked back. I wish I could live without regrets like you do.
That laugh tears through her trembling heart. But it keeps beating, scarred but alive.
Stay that way, Adele, just as you are.
She bites out the words like an oath or demand.
Well, maybe not completely without regrets. That's asking the impossible. But if you hesitate now, I'll be disappointed.
Celia smiles one last time.
So go on. Follow your art, my dear friend. I believe in you.
She pats Adele's shoulder and lets go. Dang. The sound fades, so does her breath. Only the heartbeat remains. All the waiting, and torment, pursuit, and struggle have come to an end. Every ounce of hope, hatred, sorrow, and forgiveness has been poured out. She has no other choice.
Le feu est purifié.
Plan is just another mean of transformation, but now I must expose what's real. Whatever the disguise, their true natures are revealed as both substance and form change. The consuming flames surge upward, devouring the French blue. Adele feels her hand grow heavy as a familiar smoky quartz reappears in her palm. The French blue doesn't vanish. The single gem becomes two. Image and matter part ways, yet neither returns to its origin.
How can it still be here? Par le feu est purifié.
In the blaze, falsehood crumbles and truth remains. The translucent blue diamond endures, proving its unshakable reality.
I burned the beast of Gévaudan. I even burned Felicienne. So why can't I burn this diamond? It is from the depths of myth, isn't it?
Surely it can't survive your fire. It isn't possible. It's only a symbol.
A primordial symbol, yes. That is precisely why it survives.
Diviner affirms her words.
The French blue is both abstract and concrete. An iconic symbol held deep in the collective imagination of our society. No matter how many imitations or counterfeits may exist, none will ever take its place. It is eternally transcendent, unconditionally pure. Its existence can never truly be destroyed. You have done all you can, Adele. Bravo.
Adele listens confused. She's changed nothing, and yet she's praised. Paris continues to descend, the twin Eiffel Towers crossing at their tips. The ladder folding away, heaven and earth draw closer. Cecilia and Felicienne grow transparent, stripped away by the wind.
But I failed to destroy the diamond. Celia and Felicienne are...
Adele can't go on, but she sees Beryl smile. The same smile she gave her long ago in that divination salon. The version of her in that moment smiling now.
Countless streams converge and intertwine here in this moment. An unstoppable downpour is coming.
Really?
And in it, you are a remarkably stalwart droplet. Your struggle has at last reached its conclusion. The rain. It is about to fall.
Everybody's just gonna vanish and like get deleted? What, besides Beryl? Or not Beryl, Broom?
What a cruel storm. So far, the story has followed along a classic direction. Broom walked the hero's journey, but just as it seemed that it might end with triumph, down came the storm. This is the 5th joke fate has played on me.
I have no love for the storm either. Well, I admit I saw it coming.
I must be honest with you.
I did not see it coming.
There is something in it that I like. As dreadful as it may be to stand before a future I cannot foresee, I feel something else. Perhaps you might call it hope for someone born with my abilities. There is a strange beauty in moments like these. To know how it feels to know nothing.
Are you hoping that the storm will break fate's course?
Though I understand, it may come at a great price. Perhaps that is why the Vigile Bureau and the Foundation have kept such a keen eye on me. Perhaps they think me one of those storm advocates. But why would I advocate for it? I have never asked for it. All I have done is try to understand it.
Rain. Oh wait, this is... An unremarkable witness report all rumors, whispers, and tales. Every passerby keeps a few in their pockets. A stroke of genius. A painter sketching in a square remembers reaching a point where his artwork was stuck in a bottleneck. That's when a young person with a uniquely inspired touch helped him finish it. The piece with its exquisite cubist composition now shines with the light of a new age muse. The painter believes this must be the work of some magnificent god of art who manifested to guide him. Did I miss one somewhere? Rain. We might just get what we wished for beneath its veil. Rain, rain, go away. Without hesitation, Adele rushes to Celia, trying to steady her friend. Celia weakly shakes her head, stopping her. Diviner looks past everyone toward the darkening sky.
Just as it was meant to be.
What? This ridiculous sight. This distorted Paris.
She smiles too, then lowers her gaze to the world below the tower. The beasts below have donned new costumes, masquerading as humans. The strike becomes like a carnival parade. More figures pour out from the alleys and buildings, half beast, half human, joining the wild hunt.
The July column just turned into a billbouquet. The Vert Galant statue replaced with some bizarre lobster. And my friend is disappearing before my eyes. And you're telling me that all this was meant to happen? It's all so meaningless. So absurd.
Is it?
Single word pulls Beryl from her trance.
Perhaps you are right, Adele. Thank you for showing me what I could not see. Fate, destiny. It has become nothing more than an absurdity. A tangled mess. This storm should never have come to pass.
Storm?
Repeats the word, faintly glancing around. Celia too weak to speak, Felicien still unconscious, and Beryl watching them both in silence. Everyone is spent. Only one delirious actor remains on the stage.
This storm is quite a delightful surprise. Look at this mass hysteria. It's becoming ever more unified, as if some force, some will is drawing them together, controlling them.
He stumbles, penning the last stroke in his notebook.
Yes. Yes, I see it clearly now. The world is a stage, a performance with no script, and we have arrived at the moment when the curtain must fall and the scene must shift. This upheaval, this shift we've ushered in, has been intensifying the turmoil of the era. What a marvelous device. It's just the spark we need to ignite a cleansing fire. With this power, we can manipulate the appearance of the storm as we please. The changes to the mass hysteria. Yes, it's all obvious now. They were born from the collective subconscious. We are mere actors on this stage, for the material world is nothing but a projection of the mind. Their dialogues are but borrowed lines from ancient scripts. Their passion, their love for life, an oblivious repetition of the same narratives. The play has no script, yet tells the same story. This material world, it is nothing more than a flicker on a cave wall. I've seen it. The ultimate truth. The truth that even the transcendental law feigns to hide. But I've seen it now. I've seen it. The depths of myth itself will also be corrected, just as all the errors of the reality. But who decided which of these errors are wrong to begin with? Or perhaps what is right is essentially an endlessly repeated chain of errors.
Damn, man. Laurent Rosu bends backward, so sharply it seems as he would snap in two, the reflected light of the sky city shimmering in a reflection of his manic joy. Beryl looks at him, pity flickering across her tired face.
What's wrong with him?
He has seen the fruition of his life's work, and it has driven him mad. But mad or not, none of it will matter soon. This whimsical era, along with the Paris we know, will be washed away in the coming rain.
Is this some kind of joke? Am I missing something? An era wiped out by a little rain? It doesn't make any sense. No! Celia!
Dang, man.
Paris. La ville lumière. La ville de la romance. Une tapisserie de symboles. Elle n'hésite jamais à montrer toutes ses émotions. Les passions chaotiques de points de vue qui s'opposent. Les complots mis en scène dans ces ruelles anciennes et étroites. Parce qu'elle défend ton droit de choisir, de crier ou de te taire, de regarder en arrière ou vers l'avenir, de vivre sous une monarchie ou une république, et une myriade d'idéologies. Tu peux te jeter dans le maelstrom
Yo, what's
ou en
up,
créer
dude?
un nouveau toi-même.
Celia loves this city so deeply. She knows everything about Paris, from the catacombs to the top of every tower.
What did it say?
Celia deserves to live, not me. Why? Why does Celia have to vanish?
Nous nous tenons dans un vaste jardin où les sentiers s'entrecroisent à l'infini, accueillant des bifurcations sans fin, des choix sans fin. Hernani, Notre-Dame, les montgolfières qui flottent au-dessus du palais Saint-Pierre. Ces philosophies trouvent leur forme, circulant de lèvre en lèvre, de cœur en cœur, à travers tous ses habitants.
Considérez le destin et la vie avec élégance et légèreté. Voilà le véritable esprit de
Allez.
Paris. Là où les rêves et les imaginaires ne s'effacent jamais. Il t'accompagne à travers tous les temps et toutes les époques, comme un festin qui voyage.
It's going, man.
Indestructible.
We're almost done with the story. Yeah.
What more is there for me to seek in this meaningless, inferior world?
I'm assuming it disappears too, right?
True world, the one
No?
that matters, has already descended. Voila. See that? The clearest, most perfect water at the bottom of the archive. Now, so close. Almost within reach. In the deepest, most pristine layer of our joint consciousness.
Éternellement vrai, éternellement gravé dans l'esprit.
What's happened? Eiffel Tower, Paris.
The rift is closing. The storm will now correct the faults of this era. The city of light descending from the sky. The phantoms walking among the living. And the legendary beasts roaming the streets. They will all vanish. The mad have fulfilled their wish. The play has come to an end. Everything once in chaos will be brought back to order.
No! Beryl!
And clamps tied around Beryl's ankle?
Ah, you have awakened, though perhaps it would be better to remain asleep. It may spare you some pain.
I am no coward, Beryl.
She gasps, though no air, no wind can fill what's left of her fading chest.
But you have to fix this. You have to do something. Tell me how to change this. Just a hint.
I don't
I
think you
refuse
can.
to vanish like this. To disappear after finally clawing my way back.
Beryl lifts her foot and steps forward without concern. Felician's fingers close desperately on empty air.
Those worthless grovelers who can't even use arcane skills. They deserve to die, not me. This world belongs to us. Don't you dare turn your back on me, Beryl Buanish. I will report every moment of this to the Guiding One.
Retreating footsteps pause.
I saw what you did to Laurent Roseau. You drove him to his death. You've
Ah.
never been loyal to anyone. You're nothing but a soulless profiteer. You care for nothing. You never believed in any of the principles of Manus Vindicte. You never wanted to bring back the beautiful world we once had, did you?
Unfamiliar steps approaches again, stopping right in front of her.
How amusing. You seek my help, yet accuse and threaten me in the same breath. Do you think you speak to me from a position of strength? What would you do if our positions were reversed, dear Felicienne?
Beryl looks down at Felician as if examining a red creature writhing in a deadly trap.
There is nothing more to say. It has been a pleasure, Madame.
Before Beryl can move, Felician trembles out of faint, broken sentence. She lowers her head, throat straining, droplets slide from her hair and vanish into the dust.
Please,
Please?
please, help me, Beryl. I don't want to die.
Très bien.
Does she actually help her? Beryl nods, frightened, and asks her final question. This time her translucent gaze settles on Adele.
What do you think, Adele? Should she be saved? Or pay for what she has done with her life?
She definitely deserves to pay. but the story would be way more interesting if she was alive. An unremarkable witness report, all rumors, whispers, and tales. Okay. Whale song on land. A report from a special investigator mentions that her sound measurement equipment picked up steady infrasound at the Champ de Mars. Frequency and rhythm matched the calls of a whale. Something impossible to hear in Paris. She tried to track the source but couldn't find it. Oh no, we had... Nice. The hero's journey. You're the protagonist, the star, the hero. Trust me, no one can resist the spotlight. Dang, this has been a chapter.
Sounds like you're just trying to pass the burden on to me, whether she lives or dies. The weight ends up on my shoulders, doesn't it?
Question is more direct and expected. Beryl thinks over the words, then nods again.
In many ways, you two are alike. Neither of you can stand by as fate attempts to pull you down its path. You fight. It is no wonder that she could reach into the depths of your mind. Now, her very existence is in your hands. You will not have another chance like this.
Kill her. She reaches out her hand.
Your friend and the original Felicienne perished in the same way. It is likely, then, that she has returned to the depths of myth. Should Felicienne live, she may become the key to discovering the truth of that realm. And in time, you may even find a way to bring your friend back.
What? You're giving her two... Okay, well...
Yet, should she die, you will have taken a fitting revenge, and her torment of your body will end at last.
Man, it would be difficult not to kill her. But...
Swear it then. Swear that every word you just said is true.
One pair of earnest eyes meets another, calm and unflinching.
You ask for something beyond what I am capable of. As you know, Arcanum has its limits. There is no absolute way to prove one's intentions or words. Just as I cannot see all ends as clearly as I once did. Time is ticking. Give me the diamond now, or lose this opportunity.
She
forever.
did say, yeah, as soon as the storm started, like, her visions and whatnot became more murky, right? Just more unclear, or not as vivid. Edo hesitates, then raises her arm. Lucienne is silent, or perhaps she can no longer speak. Lowers her head, that proud defiance she once carried is gone. Irritation, exhaustion, and aimless rage wash over her, and in the end, it all becomes a sigh.
Take it.
Her resentment is still there, but somehow looking at her broken and pathetic, it awakens some pity in her.
Save her.
The diamond drops into Beryl's palm.
Merci beaucoup. You have led me to the answer. I will respond with the sincerity it deserves.
Beryl becomes evil and just goes to the depth of myths.
As I have said before, your fates have converged. Felicienne, your journey through the spiritual realm has reached its end. But you still have a place in the crown of the material world. Now, the Numa that has reached the edge of one world must begin anew in the next.
You're going to become this stone.
Take this, Adele, an accolade for your adventure.
Wow.
An accolade.
It's back in her hand. Stained with blood, warm with tears, the last thing she still owns.
Merci. But your eyes...
Please do not worry yourself. It seems I have walked this shoreline too long. I have grown too accustomed to watching its flow. The more I think I see through fate, the more vulnerable I become to it. Still, I chose to watch one final time. Just this once.
Smiles and points to the diamond clutched in Adele's hand.
It makes for a fine imitation. Your flame separated the French blue from the smoky quartz it had inhabited. I simply gave it a new vessel. A clear quartz. It was the best that I could manage. I hope it will suffice. And I hope both you and Felicienne will be satisfied with it.
Will she wake up soon? And when that happens, will I still see her image in my hallucinations like before?
You will suffer no more hallucinations. And she will awaken again. In time, yet you will be the sole master of your body. She is but a soul quietly bound to it, so long as neither of you strays too far from the other. Her soul should remain whole.
It just cut into her fingers. She feels the veins in her fingertips tighten, pulling at her heart. Everything unfolds as foretold. Even the French blue fulfills its destined curse, entangling its bearer like a shadow.
The rain is about to fall. We must go. By dawn tomorrow, this world will be washed clean. I must admit, I enjoyed this ending of yours. But whether you continue to the next chapter is up to you.
When the show ends, the audience must leave. Vera has always obeyed that rule, and she is not about to change.
Madame Boiniche, forgive me. Do you know the theory of evolution? Humankind evolved from apes. I don't understand the science, but in short, we all came from monkeys. But then, where did that monkey come from? Are we all just a copy of some ancient thing?
Yeah.
And if we keep tracing back, how did life even begin on Earth?
And the water.
Can we ever find that original spark of life? Is it even possible? What I'm trying to say is, things rarely have a single clear cause. The birth of life is complex. It can be influenced by all kinds of factors. Maybe that applies to fate as well. So, whatever happens, I don't intend for my story to end anytime soon.
Friends, home, curses, prophecies, everything she's ever hoped for or fought to achieve means nothing against the rain. Only one explanation remains, she'll seize it. Even if it's just a fragile thread of silk.
Please, take me with you. There must be a way to avoid this storm you spoke of.
She shouts the Tabernet curse may already be in motion. This is the goal fate intended, a goal worth dying for. The rain washes everything away, ending her long wait. As ordinary life fades away, her adventure truly begins.
I'll help you find jewels in return. Answers, anything. Whatever it is you seek.
A generous offer. To honor your sincerity, I shall give you an answer. What is it you wish to know?
The truth about the storm.
That's a big question. She answers without hesitation.
I need to understand it so I can bring back my friends.
Including Felicienne.
I wouldn't call her a friend. But for her to simply vanish... that's just... too merciful for her.
Diviner listens to every word, then nods.
Would you still accompany me? knowing we may gain nothing in the end?
I would. You can't just sit around waiting for something terrible to happen, can you?
Little dragon climbs onto her shoulder and spits out a fireball.
Indeed. I suppose there will never be an age lacking those who chase gemstones and answers about their fate. Perhaps a jewel hunter is exactly what my little establishment needs.
Oh, he's gonna be working with her or what?
Which way do we go, Madame Boiniche?
Forward. Through the crowd. Allow me to guide you.
I'm just glad to be of service, Madame. I hope you have a pleasant journey.
Damn, they're actually working together? Carol takes a final, wistful look at the revelers. The city is just a place where she keeps herself a jewelry box made to hold a precious crystal. And they disappeared too. Still, she decides to remember it just a little longer, that's enough. She leans back in the passenger seat and closes her eyes.
For a long while going forward, I may not be able to divine with the same precision I once had. Yet this feeling of not seeing has a comfort of its own. If our fate truly is guided by a higher being, I must imagine they are blind.
The radio begins to
I
play.
hope that when I awake, you will have reached your destination.
Is that how it ends? Or is there another one? Oh no, there's another one. In an old bookstore on Rue Saint Honoré, a faded book draws your attention. Its contents are exactly what you want to understand. You brush your fingers once more across the gold-stamped title. The lover holding lilies? Elements of geometry. Okay. No math for me. Salon etiquette written by Beasts of North Africa? I'll do the lover one. A book that lights two souls at once.
It was then that I decided to help Broom one last time. There was risk in my choice. I could not see what the consequences would be. Still, I succeeded, and the rewards were most generous. Many suspected that I had planned it from the start. A common accusation made of diviners, of course. Do you think I did not punish her enough?
I chose the wrong
She
answer.
lives, true, but sealed inside a false diamond. I doubt that was the life she had intended.
I chose the wrong question. Or I accidentally chose the one I didn't want. I actually didn't see the other one.
Besides, Broom has the right to decide her fate. It was not my place to choose whether she lives or dies. If there is anything to take away from Broom's story, I would suggest this. Sometimes, good can come from being blind to fate's path. How exciting it must be to arrive in this world knowing nothing, and, after a long, beautiful journey, realize just how much there is still to discover.
That makes sense. I mean, if you're like a prophet or somebody, like you're gonna... I guess life would just kind of be boring, I guess. Sharing secrets is how conspiracies form? Back to the interrogation room.
So, let me get this straight.
The fifth storm was brought forth by Manus Vindicte, and you witnessed the process firsthand. Based on your testimony, Miss Beryl Baunish wasn't an accomplice of the Manus, and she even saved your life.
Yes.
Miss Clears from the Black Mirror revealing the witness beneath. It was never a lie.
And after that, what happened?
I followed Madame Boaniche's advice and made it to a shelter that could resist the storm. The rain got heavier and heavier along the way, but thankfully we made it there just in time. It's such a shame my little cab didn't have room for anyone else. I know that there's still a Paris out there, but it's no longer my Paris. Everything I loved there was washed away in the rain. Just as the prophecy said.
Storyteller caps her story with a bitter laugh, leaving the room quiet.
And the rest? You already know. Thanks to Madame Boaniche, I wasn't left on the streets alone. The neighborhoods I knew, the people I once recognized, they've all changed. But at least I have my car. In any case, I still prefer driving the streets to staying in some cozy room. Madame Boaniche's work keeps her on the move, so I've been helping her since then. We even went to Delhi to sell her topazes. Oh, and I met her daughter there, Matilda.
Aww.
She's nothing like her mother. Everything she feels is written plainly on her face. To be honest, I get along better with her. Madame Boaniche, she's changed too.
She pauses.
She feels more real now. More alive.
Conversation continues for some time before ending until after the sound of departing footsteps, silence returns.
It seems Miss Boaniche is in the clear, based on the witness's testimony. She claims Beryl Boaniche saved her and has remained at her side for years. If there were anything suspicious going on, she would have noticed.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Black Ibis? A voice comes from the shadowed corner. Throughout the inquiry, his superior has kept
Don't
silent.
trust the lie detector results? Isn't this the most advanced top-of-the-line model?
Advanced or not, machines can fail. I prefer to trust my instincts.
Black Ibis steps out from the dark, rapping her knuckles on that constantly top-of-the-line model on the table.
And mine are telling me she's hiding something.
About the fifth storm?
She's back!
That, and the fact that Madame Boaniche returned so abruptly. After the ninth storm, she vanished without a trace. Who would have thought? She would stroll back in out of nowhere, acting as if nothing happened, with some big revelation in hand.
Is that how it ends? Okay, I was about to say. Corridor is empty, but for one still figure.
Unbelievable. One sloppy mistake after another. You'd have been less conspicuous if you'd just written liar all over your face. You should count yourself lucky I covered for you.
Broom hadn't planned to answer, but the voice is incessant.
Are you expecting a thank you from me, Felicien? Don't think I don't know. You just don't want your own secrets exposed. And didn't I tell you to stop talking to me like this while we're on Foundation grounds? Who knows who might be eavesdropping on us?
And I told you that I can hear you perfectly well without you mouthing the words. Is that really so hard to understand?
And if I slip up subconsciously, I suppose you might have forgotten what it feels like to have a mouth.
Cold snort crawls from her left hand up through her left arm and rattles around her skull.
Always so rude to me, while you offer nothing but praise and fawning to that woman. You ought to have listened to me, gone to meet the Guiding One and pledged your loyalty. But you didn't, because you are, and always have been, a stubborn fool. Fine.
Stubborn
Side with
jackass.
the Foundation if you want. Call it ignorance, call it short-sightedness.
Should I expect anything less from such rabble? But staking our lives on that woman? That is something far more than simply foolish. Do you really trust her so much?
Yes. Complaining voice in her head receives a curt reply.
I do. I believe in Madame Boaniche. She'll prove I made the right choice.
Knock on the door. Pause. The chief of staff's voice from within.
Who is it?
Madam Z?
It's me, Vertin. I've come to check on the
Vertin!
status of my field mission application. Is now not a good time?
Usually the door opens right away, but this time she waits a little longer.
Please, come in, Bertin.
Pushes it open. A stranger sits on the guest sofa.
We finally meet, Miss Vertin. Matilda has told me much about you.
The name of an old classmate resurfaces. The woman's refined features blur with another livelier face.
Then you must be Madame Beryl Boaniche.
I see we can skip the formalities.
Her smile is warm and gentle, but her eyes don't match.
You have seen the golden thread, have you not?
The summon? The golden thread? A flowing feast. Dang, what? Okay. This one was really good. This one was actually insanely good. I'm trying to... Wow. I like this one a lot because it made me like constantly like try to think of like what the heck is going on. Okay, let's finish reading this. She shows no change in expression, her pulse steady, her statement flawless. Vigil officer, isn't every day an interrogation comes with so much ceremony? You got the latest in lie detector technology and the big guys out to see the results. Now let's confirm your statement for the third time. Answer truthfully. Laurent Rosu, a member of Manus Vindictae, deceived as students, including your friend Celia. Yes, you were forced to partake in Manus Vindictae's activities. It took control of you? Yes, it dispelled my consciousness from my own body. And Beryl helped you regain control of your body and led you out of the overflowing depths of myth. Yes, she saved me. And throughout the whole incident, you never saw Beryl Boaniche acting alongside Manus Vindictae? No. To this day, you haven't seen any evidence that Beryl Boaniche is in contact with Manus Vindictae in any capacity? None, I'm certain. Is that it? Prophecy comes true. She must have foreseen this moment before. The clean lines of the dark marble floor before her matched the image in her mind. Visitors' shapes are just as they appeared in the orbiculum or orbiculum. A woman with black-rimmed glasses and dark eyes is kind of a firmer than expected. Blue top hat, distant look, a familiar childhood friend, and then a duckling. She flaps her wings as she rushes up the steps. Sound of leather, shoes stomping loudly. She doesn't apologize for bumping into anyone. First floor, second. Hallways of the Foundation seem endless today. I needed to ask her directions. She runs, panting, sure of where she's going. Please leave the door, Vertin. I'm expecting more company, she says quietly. A glance passes between the one in the blue hat and the one with glasses who gives a slight nod. Footsteps approach quickly, accompanied by the sound of labored breathing. There's no knock. The door, already slightly ajar, is pushed wide open. Ha! Mama! Deep breath. I knew I'd find you here. That's Matilda, yeah. I could literally tell. Dang it. Okay, no, that was good. Man, I really liked this one. I think I'm gonna give this one like a 10 for me. This one was really good. It had like a bit of everything. Oh man. It took a while to build up too, but everything was so... Oh no. Man, I don't know. Yeah, it was. I don't know. Maybe it's a moment thing, but I don't know. This one just felt. It just felt complete. It was really, really solid. I liked it a lot. Holy moly. Oh, my eyes. I can't. Yeah, I thought it was solid. All the main characters too, got their attention. A lot of side characters. Story had like always constantly had me guessing like what the heck's going on, and I was like wrong. Which is cool. And then I like the little nods at the end with the plot, like slowly. Yeah, like the little foreshadowing. I like they showed Black Ibis again. Rare for us to see her, right? And like Valentina, whenever she like appears. Dang, yeah, this one was really good. I liked it a lot. At least in terms of gacha story, I probably would give this I'm gonna give it a 10. I liked it. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this one. If you guys got this far, appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out. Means a lot. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as well, and whatnot. What are your thoughts on the chapter as well? Did you guys like it as much as I did, or not so much? Not your cup of tea. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Yeah. Until next time, I guess. I couldn't think of anything else. My mind drew blank. Fun story this time, man. Oy, it was so good. I guess the next thing later, I need to do the character stories for Broom and Barrel. That's gonna be fun too, actually. That should be very interesting. But yeah, until the next ones, again, yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. That is.